In China's capital, they're adjusting to the new normal. Rehearsals for an upcoming Lunar New Year gala as a nation of 1.4 billion learns to live with the virus. Easier for some than others, with hospitals in Shanghai showing the strain. State media is beginning to report the huge burden on the health system, but the government death figures of just 5 per day across all of China are putting officials on the defensive.
The Chinese authorities have released relevant information in a timely, open and transparent manner and shared viral genomic data of China's recent COVID-19 cases.
It's that data that's triggered a growing diplomatic dispute with more than a dozen countries, including Australia. They're implementing COVID tests or screening measures to try to stall any new variant that might develop, amid concerns China's government isn't being upfront. That sparked anger in Beijing.
New strains can emerge anywhere, so there is no need for special entry restrictions on China. There should not be discriminatory practices.
Beijing's vowing reciprocal measures for those countries, although travellers heading to China already have to do a COVID test.
The big concern that we have is that lack of transparency means that it's not possible to keep track of variants as they are developing.
That's despite Australia's top health officials saying there wasn't sufficient risk to the public to warrant the testing. New Zealand has announced it won't follow Australia and will allow travellers from China into the country freely. China's borders open on Sunday. For the first time in 3 years, people can leave the country for tourism. But there's no rush for the exit. Limited and expensive flights and the Lunar New Year festival just weeks away mean most holiday makers are holding off. A new lunar year, bringing what many hope is a fresh start after such a tumultuous end to 3 years of COVID isolation. Bill Birtles, ABC News, Taipei.